There's a secret to living a life full of purpose, abundance, and fulfillment. It's not about chasing after what you want with tunnel vision or stepping on others to get ahead. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The real key to having everything you desire lies in giving. Giving your time, your energy, your care, and your effort to help those around you succeed. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly fulfilled? Chances are it wasn't when you were focused solely on yourself. It was probably when you lent a hand, shared a kind word, or went out of your way to make someone else's day just a little brighter. There's something magical about helping others. It lifts them up, but it also lifts you. You see, life isn't a zero-sum game where one person's gain means another person's loss. It's more like a garden. The more seeds you plant, the more flowers bloom. And here's the beautiful part. When you water someone else's garden, they often turn around and help nurture yours. That's how relationships grow. That's how trust is built. That's how opportunities come knocking at your door. When you focus on adding value to other people's lives, something incredible happens. You become magnetic. People are drawn to those who genuinely care, who listen deeply, and who act selflessly. They remember you. They recommend you. They want to support you because you've already supported them. But let's be clear, this isn't about keeping score. It's not about doing favors so someone owes you one later. True generosity comes from the heart. It's about finding joy in seeing someone else win. When you help someone solve a problem, overcome a challenge, or achieve their goals, you're not just making their life better. You're creating ripples that will eventually find their way back to you. And here's the thing. Success doesn't happen in isolation. No matter how talented, smart, or hardworking you are, you'll always need other people along the way. Maybe it's a mentor who guides you, a friend who encourages you, or a customer who believes in your product. Every single one of those connections starts with trust, and trust begins when you show others that you're invested in their well-being. So if you're looking for a way to unlock the doors to your dreams, start by opening doors for others. Give before you expect to receive. Offer advice without expecting anything in return. Celebrate someone else's victories as if they were your own. Because the truth is, when you pour into others, you create a cycle of positivity and abundance that has a funny way of circling right back to you. This mindset changes everything. It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from competition to collaboration, from selfishness to service. And once you adopt it, you'll realize that helping others isn't just a nice thing to do. It's the most powerful strategy for achieving everything you've ever wanted. Because at the end of the day, the greatest legacy we can leave behind is the impact we've had on the lives of those around us. So go ahead, lift someone up today. Share what you know. Give what you can. Watch what happens next. You might just discover that the fastest path to getting everything you want is by helping others first. When you think about it, helping others isn't just an act, it's a mindset. It's a way of seeing the world where every interaction becomes an opportunity to make a difference. Imagine walking through your day with this perspective. Instead of asking, "What can I get?" you ask, "What can I give?" This simple shift transforms how you approach people, problems, and possibilities. Suddenly, every conversation has potential. Every challenge is a chance to learn something new so you can share it later. And every small gesture, whether it's offering encouragement, sharing knowledge, or simply smiling at someone, becomes part of a bigger picture. Now let's talk about why this works. Human beings are wired for connection. From the moment we're born, our survival depends on relationships with family, friends, communities. We thrive when we feel supported, valued, and understood. When you help someone, you tap into that deep-rooted need for connection. You create a bond that goes beyond transactions or obligations. That bond builds trust, and trust opens doors to friendships, partnerships, opportunities, and growth. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. Over time, those seeds grow into strong, thriving trees that provide shade, fruit, and shelter, not just for you but for everyone around you. But here's the thing. Helping others doesn't mean you have to be a superhero or solve all their problems single-handedly. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness have the biggest impact. Remember, even a tiny spark can light up a dark room. A few words of encouragement during a tough time can change someone's entire outlook. Sharing a resource, recommending a book, or introducing two people who could benefit from knowing each other might seem minor to you, but to them it could be life-changing. The beauty of helping others lies in its simplicity. You don't need grand gestures or endless resources. You just need sincerity. And speaking of resources, one of the greatest gifts you can offer is your time. Time is precious because once it's gone, you can't get it back. So when you choose to spend your time helping someone else, you're giving them something truly invaluable. Whether it's listening to a friend vent about their struggles, mentoring someone who's trying to navigate their career path, or volunteering for a cause you care about, your presence matters. People remember how you made them feel more than what you said or did. They remember the moments when you showed up fully and authentically, and stood by them. Of course, there will be times when helping others feels hard. Maybe you're tired, overwhelmed, or dealing with challenges of your own. That's okay. No one expects you to pour from an empty cup. But even on your toughest days, you can still find ways to contribute. Sometimes it's as simple as being kind to yourself first. Because when you take care of your own well-being, you recharge your ability to show up for others. Think of it like oxygen masks on an airplane. You secure yours before assisting others. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. It ensures you have the energy and resilience to keep making a positive impact. Let's also address a common misconception. Helping others doesn't mean neglecting your own goals or dreams. Some people worry that if they focus too much on others, they'll lose sight of what they want. But the truth is, helping others actually accelerates your progress toward your own aspirations. How? Well, when you invest in someone else's success, you sharpen your skills, expand your network, and build goodwill. These things compound over time, creating opportunities you may not have anticipated. Plus, helping others often gives you fresh insights and inspiration that fuel your personal growth. It's like climbing a mountain together. The higher you help someone else climb, the farther you both go. Another powerful aspect of helping others is the ripple effect it creates. When you do something good for someone, they're more likely to pay it forward. They might help a colleague, support a neighbor, or volunteer in their community. And those actions inspire others to do the same. Before you know it, one small act of kindness has spread far beyond its original scope, touching lives you may never meet. That's the beauty of generosity. It multiplies exponentially. By helping one person, you indirectly help countless others. Your efforts become part of a chain reaction that benefits the whole world. Think about some of the most successful people you admire. Chances are many of them didn't achieve greatness alone. Along the way, they had mentors, collaborators, supporters, and cheerleaders who believed in them and helped them along. And guess what? Those successful individuals almost always turn around and help the next generation rise. Why? Because they understand the power of giving back. They've experienced firsthand how transformative it is to receive help when you need it most. And they want to pass that gift forward. This principle applies to every area of life: business, relationships, health, creativity, and beyond. Take business, for example. Many entrepreneurs start out thinking success means outsmarting competitors, cutting better deals, or working harder than everyone else. But the ones who truly excel are the ones who prioritize serving their customers and team. They listen to feedback, innovate based on real needs, and treat employees and clients like partners rather than pawns. As a result, they build loyal followings, sustainable businesses, and reputations that last. Their success isn't just about numbers, it's about the positive impact they've made on others. In relationships, the same idea holds true. The strongest bonds are built on mutual support and understanding. When you prioritize your partner's happiness alongside your own, you create a foundation of trust and love that withstands challenges. Friends who lift each other up tend to stay close for life. Families who nurture each other's dreams foster environments where everyone thrives. Even casual acquaintances leave lasting impressions when they sense genuine care and goodwill. Helping others strengthens connections, and strong connections enrich your life in countless ways. Health and wellness are no exception either. If you've ever struggled with physical or mental health issues, you know how isolating it can feel. But when someone extends a hand, whether it's a doctor offering guidance, a friend accompanying you to therapy, or a stranger sharing their story, you realize you're not alone. And sometimes that realization is enough to spark healing. On the flip side, if you're fortunate enough to be in a position to help someone struggling with their health, your compassion can make all the difference. Whether it's cooking a meal for a sick friend, offering a listening ear, or simply reminding someone to take care of themselves, these acts of kindness contribute to collective well-being. Creativity flourishes in environments of collaboration and support too. Artists, writers, musicians, and innovators often draw inspiration from the people around them. When you encourage someone's creative endeavors, you're not just cheering them on, you're contributing to the pool of ideas and expressions that shape culture. Collaborative projects bring diverse perspectives together, resulting in work that's richer and more impactful than anything created in isolation. And when you celebrate someone else's artistic achievements, you inspire them to keep pushing boundaries, which benefits everyone. Even in areas like education and personal development, helping others amplifies your own learning. Teaching is one of the best ways to solidify your understanding of a subject. When you explain something to someone else, you clarify your thoughts, identify gaps in your knowledge, and reinforce what you've learned. Mentoring students or peers not only boosts their confidence, but also sharpens your expertise. Plus, engaging with different viewpoints challenges you to grow intellectually and emotionally. The more you share, the more you gain. Now let's talk about gratitude for a moment. Helping others naturally cultivates a sense of gratitude within you. When you witness the impact of your actions, no matter how small, you begin to appreciate the interconnectedness of humanity. You realize that none of us achieves anything entirely on our own. Every step forward is supported by invisible hands: teachers, parents, friends, colleagues, strangers, and recognizing this fills you with humility and thankfulness. Gratitude in turn motivates you to keep giving, creating a beautiful cycle of positivity. Gratitude also helps you see abundance where others see scarcity. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you notice all the blessings already present in your life. You recognize the wealth of experiences, skills, and relationships you've accumulated. This mindset of abundance makes it easier to share freely without fear of running out. After all, when you believe there's enough to go around, you're less likely to hoard resources or cling to control. You operate from a place of generosity, knowing that giving creates space for receiving. Speaking of receiving, it's important to acknowledge that accepting help is just as valuable as giving it. Too often people resist asking for assistance because they associate it with weakness or failure. But needing help doesn't diminish your worth. It humanizes you. It reminds you that we're all part of a larger web, relying on each other to navigate life's ups and downs. Allowing others to support you strengthens your relationships and gives them the chance to experience the joy of helping. It's a win-win situation. At the heart of helping others is empathy, the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand their feelings and perspectives. Empathy bridges divides, breaks down barriers, and fosters unity. It allows you to connect with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life. When you practice empathy, you move beyond surface-level interactions and form deeper, more meaningful bonds. These connections enrich your life and broaden your horizons, exposing you to new ideas and experiences. Empathy also enhances your communication skills. When you truly listen to someone without interrupting, judging, or planning your response, you demonstrate respect and validation. This builds trust and encourages open dialogue. Effective communication is essential in every relationship, whether personal or professional. By honing your ability to empathize, you improve your capacity to resolve conflicts, negotiate solutions, and inspire cooperation. Helping others also teaches patience and perseverance. Not every effort yields immediate results. Sometimes the seeds you plant take time to sprout. Someone you mentor may not succeed right away, or a project you champion may face setbacks. But sticking with it even when progress seems slow builds character and resilience. It reinforces the importance of consistency and long-term thinking. Over time, you develop the discipline to stay committed to your goals and the flexibility to adapt when circumstances change. Moreover, helping others keeps you grounded. In a world obsessed with fame, wealth, and status, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. Focusing on service reminds you that true fulfillment comes from contributing to something greater than yourself. It shifts your priorities from accumulating possessions to nurturing relationships, from seeking approval to offering support. This alignment with your core values brings peace and purpose to your life. It's worth noting that helping others doesn't require perfection. You don't have to be an expert, a leader, or a saint to make a difference. Imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Even if you stumble along the way, your intentions and efforts will shine through. People appreciate authenticity. They'd rather connect with someone genuine and flawed than someone polished but distant. Finally, helping others helps you. Yes, it benefits the recipient, but it also transforms the giver. Acts of kindness release endorphins, boost mood, and reduce stress. Studies show that people who engage in regular volunteer work or altruistic behavior report higher levels of happiness and satisfaction. There's even a term for this phenomenon, the helper's high. It's a natural high that comes from knowing you've made a positive impact, and that feeling carries over into other areas of your life, improving your overall well-being. So as you move through your days, look for opportunities to assist, uplift, and empower those around you. Be intentional about finding ways to add value. Ask yourself, who needs encouragement today? What skill or insight can I share? Where can I lend a hand? Keep your eyes open for chances to serve, and seize them without hesitation. Trust that your efforts, no matter how small, are contributing to a brighter, kinder world. Remember, the journey to achieving everything you desire starts with helping others first. It's not a shortcut or a gimmick, it's a timeless truth. By focusing on giving rather than getting, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. You attract positivity, opportunities, and relationships that propel you toward your goals. And most importantly, you create a legacy of kindness, compassion, and impact that lasts far beyond your lifetime. Let's take a moment to think about what happens when you help others consistently. Over time, you start to notice patterns of reciprocity, growth, and transformation. The more you give, the more you receive, not always in the same form or immediately, but in ways that enrich your life beyond measure. It's like planting a garden. You sow seeds of kindness, nurture them with care, and watch as they grow into something beautiful and abundant. But here's the thing. The harvest isn't just for you. It benefits everyone who comes into contact with it. That's the magic of helping others. It creates a cycle of positivity that keeps expanding. One of the most profound aspects of this approach is how it shifts your perspective on success. Success isn't just about achieving personal milestones or acquiring material wealth. True success is measured by the lives you touch and the impact you leave behind. When you focus on helping others, you redefine what it means to win. Winning becomes less about competition and more about contribution. It's no longer about climbing over people to reach the top. It's about lifting others up so they can join you there. And when you do that, you create a world where everyone has the chance to shine. Now let's talk about fear for a moment. The fear that holds so many people back from embracing this mindset. Some worry that if they focus too much on others, they'll lose out on their own opportunities. Others are afraid of rejection or being taken advantage. These fears are understandable, but they're also limiting. They keep you stuck in a scarcity mentality, where you believe there's only so much to go around. But the truth is, abundance is infinite. There's enough love, enough resources, enough success for everyone. When you help someone else succeed, you don't diminish your own chances, you multiply them. Think about it this way. Imagine standing on a beach, watching waves crash against the shore. Each wave brings water closer to the sand, nourishing it and making it fertile. Now imagine trying to stop the waves, fearing that if one wave reaches the shore, another won't follow. It doesn't work that way, does it? The ocean is vast, and its supply is endless. Helping others works the same way. When you give freely, you tap into an endless reservoir of possibility. Your generosity doesn't deplete anything. It replenishes everything. Another common hesitation is the belief that helping others requires extraordinary effort or sacrifice. People think they need to be heroes or martyrs to make a difference, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Most of the time, the simplest acts of kindness have the greatest impact. Holding the door open for someone, sending a thoughtful text, sharing a meal. These small gestures may seem insignificant to you, but they can mean the world to someone else. And those moments add up. They create a foundation of trust, connection, and goodwill that supports both you and the people you help. It's also important to recognize that helping others doesn't mean ignoring your own needs or boundaries. Healthy giving comes from a place of strength, not depletion. If you're constantly pouring out without refilling your cup, you'll eventually burn out. That's why self-awareness is crucial. Know your limits, honor your emotions, and take care of yourself so you can continue showing up for others. Remember, you can't pour from an empty vessel. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. It ensures you have the energy and resilience to keep making a positive impact. And speaking of resilience, helping others actually strengthens it within you. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointment. No matter how hard we try, things don't always go according to plan. But when you focus on serving others, You develop a sense of purpose that helps you weather the storms. Knowing that your actions make a difference gives you the motivation to keep going, even when times are tough. It reminds you that your struggles aren't meaningless. They're part of a larger story of growth and contribution. This sense of purpose also makes you more adaptable. When you're committed to helping others, you learn to embrace change and uncertainty. You become less attached to specific outcomes and more focused on the process of giving. This flexibility allows you to navigate obstacles with grace and creativity. Instead of seeing problems as roadblocks, you view them as opportunities to innovate and improve. You discover new ways to serve, new paths to explore, and new lessons to learn along the way. Helping others also fosters a sense of community. In a world that often feels divided, acts of kindness bring people together. They remind us of our shared humanity and our interconnectedness. Whether it's volunteering at a local shelter, participating in a neighborhood cleanup, or simply striking up a conversation with a stranger, these interactions break down barriers and build bridges. They create spaces where people feel seen, heard, and valued. And in those spaces, amazing things happen. Friendships form, ideas spark, and movements begin. Take a moment to reflect on the communities you're part of. Maybe it's your family, your workplace, your school, or your social circle. How do you show up in those spaces? Are you contributing positively, or are you holding back? Every community thrives when its members support each other. When you step up and offer your unique gifts, you inspire others to do the same. Together, you create an environment where everyone can flourish. That's the power of collective effort. It amplifies individual contributions and achieves results far greater than anyone could accomplish alone. In addition to building community, helping others enhances your leadership skill. Leadership isn't about authority or control. It's about influence and service. The best leaders are those who prioritize the well-being and success of their teams. They listen actively, provide guidance, and empower others to reach their full potential. By adopting this servant leadership mindset, you not only inspire loyalty and trust, but also cultivate a culture of collaboration and innovation. People want to follow leaders who genuinely care about them and their growth. Even if you don't hold a formal leadership position, you can still lead by example. Every act of kindness, every display of integrity, every demonstration of compassion sets a standard for others to emulate. You never know who's watching or how your actions might inspire them to pay it forward. Leadership isn't confined to titles or roles. It's about making a difference wherever you are. And when you lead with heart, you leave a lasting impression that resonates long after the moment has passed. Another benefit of helping others is the sense of fulfillment it brings. Many people chase external markers of success, money, fame, status, but find themselves feeling empty once they achieve them. Why? Because true fulfillment comes from within. It comes from knowing you've made a positive impact, however small. When you help someone overcome a challenge, achieve a goal, or simply feel better about themselves, you experience a deep sense of satisfaction. It's a reminder that your existence matters, that you have the power to shape the world in meaningful ways. This sense of fulfillment also boosts your confidence. When you see the tangible results of your efforts, you realize just how capable you are. You start to trust yourself more, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. This confidence spills over into other areas of your life, empowering you to take risks, pursue dreams, and tackle challenges head on. Helping others, in essence, helps you become the best version of yourself. Let's not forget the role of gratitude in this equation. Helping others naturally cultivates gratitude within you. When you witness the impact of your actions, you begin to appreciate the interconnectedness of humanity. You recognize the countless hands that have supported you throughout your journey,
parents, teachers, mentors, friends, and you feel compelled to express your thanks. Gratitude in turn motivates you to keep giving, creating a virtuous cycle of generosity and appreciation. Gratitude also helps you reframe adversity. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, you focus on what's right. You acknowledge the blessings in your life, no matter how small, and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. This shift in perspective makes it easier to face challenges with courage and optimism. It reminds you that, even in difficult times, there's always something to be thankful for, and that awareness changes everything. Helping others also teaches humility. When you see the struggles and triumphs of those around you, you realize that everyone is fighting their own battles. You understand that success isn't a solo endeavor, it's a team effort. Humility keeps you grounded and open-minded. It encourages you to seek feedback, learn from mistakes, and celebrate the achievements of others. By embracing humility, you become a lifelong learner, constantly growing and evolving. At the same time, helping others fosters courage. Isn't the absence of fear, it's the willingness to act despite it. When you step outside your comfort zone to assist someone, you confront your fears head on. You push past doubts and insecurities, proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought possible. This courage translates into other areas of your life, enabling you to pursue bigger dreams and take bolder risks. Helping others, in essence, helps you unlock your full potential. Another remarkable aspect of helping others is the way it sparks creativity. When you focus on solving someone else's problem, you engage different parts of your brain. You think outside the box, explore unconventional solutions, and tap into your imagination. This creative energy spills over into your own projects and goals, inspiring fresh ideas and innovative approaches. By helping others, you inadvertently help yourself become more resourceful and inventive. Helping others also strengthens your communication skills. To truly assist someone, you must first understand their needs and perspectives. This requires active listening, empathy, and clear expression. As you practice these skills, you become a better communicator overall. You learn to articulate your thoughts more effectively, resolve conflicts more peacefully, and connect with people more authentic. Strong communication is a cornerstone of success in every area of life, and helping others hones it beautifully. Moreover, helping others builds resilience. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. But when you focus on serving others, you develop a mindset that helps you bounce back from adversity. You learn to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. This resilience not only benefits you, but also inspires those around you to persevere through their own difficulties. By modeling strength and determination, you become a source of encouragement and hope. Helping others also enhances your decision-making ability. When you consider the needs and well-being of others in your choices, you make decisions that are more thoughtful and ethical. You weigh the consequences of your actions, not just for yourself, but for the broader community. This holistic approach leads to wiser, more sustainable outcomes. By prioritizing the greater good, you align your decisions with your values, creating a life that feels authentic and purposeful. Finally, helping others reminds you of the joy of living in the present moment. So often we get caught up in worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. But when you focus on assisting someone right now, you anchor yourself in the here and now. You experience the beauty of human connection, the satisfaction of making a difference, and the simple pleasure of being fully present. These moments of presence enrich your life and deepen your appreciation for the gift of existence. As you move forward, carry this mindset with you. Look for opportunities to help others in big and small ways. Be intentional about adding value to the lives of those around you. Trust that your efforts will come back to you in unexpected and wonderful ways. Remember, the journey to achieving everything you desire begins with helping others first. By focusing on giving rather than getting, you open yourself up to a world of abundance, opportunity, and fulfillment.